All right, let's go get these shoes. Right now, without further ado, let's get into it. Let's just unbox this because I know I'm gonna be sitting here talking like a crazy person. So this comes in this box right here. Wow. It's kind of cool to, here, let me grab y'all. It's kind of cool to see this. I've never really seen that before. This box. I've seen so many people unbox this, but I've never seen it before. Now, let's unbox this. I'm just gonna show y'all. Wow. Oh, snap. Wow. Okay. There's some sneakers that are just kind of crazy to get, and you know, it turns out that Yeezys are like obviously one of the Yeezys and Off-White and Travis Scott. It's so funny when I tell my sisters, yeah, like I won. They're like, so you got them for free? And I'm like, no, I just won the chance to actually buy them. Yes. Yeah. Wow, this is kind of surreal. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know that guy? Oh my gosh. That guy, and it's hilarious. Let's see here. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, so these are the Yeezy Boost, like I said, in the Zyon colorway. Now, the reason why I am so excited about these is because this was very, very hard to get a hold of for me, like definitely. Like many things in my life, like this chair, I hated it when I first saw it. If you guys have been following me on Instagram, like I'm like, who would want to buy that chair? And I was referring to the Saarinen tulip collection because it looked so like alien-like. And let's parallel this to this shoe. When it first came out, it pretty much shattered the silhouette for sneakers, and there's so many people that already know this, but I looked at it and I was just like, ugh, no. But now I keep on looking at it and looking at it and looking at it, and these have been out for like years, and I'm just looking at it, and I did the same thing. Like I said, I used to work in that furniture showroom looking at the Saarinen. I'm like, why are you holding my attention? Like, leave me alone. And I would like look over at it, like, leave me alone. But there is a reason why, like, I really think that there is something about something that really almost like repulses you in the beginning, or something like that you just don't like. The really, really cool stuff is that type of design that grows on you. Like the real great designs are the designs that grow on you. And with the Saarinen for like years upon centuries and stuff like that, that's been a hit for a very long time. I just feel like this never left my mind. Every time somebody had the shoe on, I'm like, you want to know what? You look good. And I even, my sister-in-law has this shoe, right? And she had me put it on, but her foot is like way smaller than mine. So I didn't really get the full effect, you know. But now let's get into the designer scoop about what I think about these Yeezys. I mean, first things first, we've already talked about the silhouette. It shattered a mold, and I think that that's why this one, even though, you know, it's been played out a lot in a bunch of different colorways, a bunch of different ways, this shoe right here is a great colorway. Like, let's just take that stuffing out. This shoe is absolutely fantastic because, first off, the bottoms on a shoe, this gum sole, it's going to yellow, like everything. If you have, you know, even white plastic furniture or anything white, your shirt, like it's going to yellow, and it's just because of I believe, oxidization and UV and sun. So the more this hits the sun, the more the UV rays are gonna discolor it. So I think it's really awesome how they put this. It's kind of like a taffy dough color. I don't know, it's almost like you're like making a pastry of some sort. Like, that's just what it looks like to me. I don't know why, but it's obviously a little bit more honey yellow, like a beeswax color. There we go. So there's like this beeswax color, and then there's this nice translucent white color, and it's kind of, it looks like it could glow in the dark. The real cool thing about this is that the stripe actually just follows the line down your foot. And I think that's really cool. It's like a contour. It's almost like a racing stripe. It really is, you know, just reminds me of like something hand knitted, hand woven. Obviously this is very knitted and woven in how it is put together. There's a bunch of different weaves, and I don't know if anyone's spoken on this, but I think that the, you know, construction of this and how many different weaves that you have into this fabric are crazy. You see all the weave on there? Like, that is amazing, like so cool. Like, I just love how you can see like this heathered part right here. It's a pretty crazy weave. It's pretty, I wonder if it's like a jacquard or it has the 3 stripes for Adidas in the back of the heel where you slide your foot in, and then that kind of just rolls down into the bottom gum, and then you can see the boost foam on the bottom. And I really like the top, like, I don't know, like piping or edging stitch. I would describe it as a muddy gray, like that has some green earth tones in it. And then the stitching is this charcoal on the back, but it mixes so well in with this burgundy brown. It's like an earth burgundy almost. And then you have this color, which honestly, it looks like just a rich brown. Like a very, very deep brown, like just like the perfect shade, you know, kind of getting some burgundy highlight through that. But this is just a really beautiful deep brown. And I didn't really know what the turtle doves looked like. This was a comparison shoe colorway that a lot of people were talking about when it was coming to this Zyon colorway, but I prefer these ones over the turtle dove, to be honest with you. They just look sick. Then you have this like amazing buttery taupe shoelaces, and they're rounded shoelaces. And they just have a clear, I forgot what these are called. When you get into the shoe, like the inside of the shoe, it literally looks like a well-made car. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just like the seats on like, or cushions, like in a cloth car, I don't know, but yeah, I mean, and then it just says Adidas Yeezy at the bottom. I approve of the colorway. I think that it is a nice neutral shoe. I really like how it has this beeswax color stripe down the bottom. Yeah, let's see them both side by side. Inside the box is just like this like really buttery paper. And the bottom looks really, really dope. Like, I don't even like I don't know how to describe it, man. Like, something cool about shoes is when I put them on my feet and like I get a top bird's eye view of them, like this, like on my foot, and it has a different vibe than the side. So like architecturally, I really like that about sneakers. Like when you're vibing yourself when in your outfit and you're looking like down at the top of your shoe. I don't know if many people think the same thing, but like when you're looking down at the top of your shoe and you just love how it looks and how it is sculpted, I feel this way about these, because you can't, the bottom sole just like pops out, and it's just like, I don't know, it just is really cool. It has this other element to it. It's very futuristic in comparison to the Saarinen chair. Like, it looks like the Jetsons probably wore these to school, and yeah, it just reminds me of a Jetson shoe. And all of his shoes, Kanye's shoes, have been like very futuristic, and one of my favorite architects of all time is Eero Saarinen, and he was a huge modernist and futurist like in his designs. And you know, think of some of his works like the St. Louis Arch, and see that like beautiful like alien like sculpture and how it thins out, and then there doesn't seem to be any seams on it. It's just crazy. I really think that, you know, especially with those new slipper things that he has, they are just really pushing forward into like what is the standard, or what is going to be like the style, and just pushing it through. And most of the time when something is new to you and you're not familiar with it, or it's not the norm, it's gonna repulse you a little bit in the beginning. But if it keeps on coming into your head and you keep on looking at it and it's like growing on you, I think that's the type of design that really sticks with you for a very long time, and it just ends up becoming a classic. So honestly, that's why I went for these shoes. Like, I know a lot of people have them. I know a lot of people get them for the hype and all that stuff. I kind of like fell off even like knowing what Kanye West was doing for a really long time until the past 2 years. And honestly, yeah, I know that there's like a lot of crazy stuff going on with him at the moment, but I don't really want to get into that on this channel. But you know, hopefully he's okay. And yeah, I do think that these are cool. I do think that these are cool, and I do support like the look of them. And at first I didn't. At first I was like, no, these are absolutely crazy, and I didn't like how everyone just went for them just to go for them just because they're for Kanye West. But the more I like looked at these shoes, and I was like, at first I thought like, oh my god, everyone's just buying this because Kanye West is Kanye West, and you know, it's amped up, it's all hype, all the shoe is hype, that's all it is. But then I start to look at it, I hear reviews, I keep on looking at it like design wise, and like just breaking it down and reading so much stuff about how it really like broke the shoe silhouette, you know, because every shoe has basically been like the same mold for a very long time. But yeah, this is something that like stuck and actually keeps on sticking, which is amazing. So I definitely wanted to unbox these with you guys and just show you what I thought about them. I'm really impressed with the weave, the sole, everything. Like, I think it's really cool, but I think I really just like sitting here and looking at them and sharing them with you guys, and kind of just like saying whatever comes to mind. I didn't really plan like for this video or unboxing or anything like that. Wanted to share this with you. Let me show you guys how these look actually on foot. So this is the view I was talking about. Like, hear me out. Like when you're just like sitting like this and you look down and you see like how cool the top of the sneaker is, and like just kind of see your shirt drop and whatever. I think that's really cool. These look really sick, and you guys can see like they just have like this truffled burgundy red, like literally feels like truffle season on my feet, like not even gonna lie. Alright guys, so that wraps it up. Thumbs up on this video. You literally make my day. And also, if you are not yet subscribed, please just hit the subscribe button. I would like to see you guys back here. See you guys next time. Bye.